We've all felt it. Someone does something nice for us, and we feel compelled to do something nice back. This innate human tendency is called the Law of Reciprocity. It's a social norm present in almost every culture, suggesting that when someone does something for us, we feel obligated to return the favor. This isn't about keeping score. It's a fundamental part of human interaction. Think about it. If someone gives you a gift, you naturally want to give them one back. If a colleague helps you with a project, you're more likely to help them when they need it. This principle of give and take is what keeps our social interactions balanced and harmonious. It's the glue that binds us together, fostering trust and mutual respect. The beauty of the law of reciprocity is that it transcends cultures and contexts, uniting us in our shared humanity. Whether it's a small act of kindness or a grand gesture, the principle remains the same. Giving often leads to receiving. This isn't to say that we should give solely for the expectation of receiving something in return. Instead, understanding this law helps us appreciate the interconnectedness of our actions and the profound impact they can have on others. It reminds us that every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to a larger cycle of goodwill. Giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin. They are intertwined in a continuous dance that shapes our world. When we give freely, without expecting anything in return, we create a positive cycle that benefits everyone involved. Our actions inspire others to give, and those acts of kindness ripple outwards, impacting more people than we might imagine, creating a wave of goodwill. Imagine a world where everyone focused solely on receiving, taking without giving back. It would be a world devoid of generosity, kindness, and compassion, a place where warmth and connection are absent. Conversely, a world where giving is celebrated is a world filled with warmth, gratitude, and a strong sense of community, where everyone thrives. It's a world where people feel connected and supported, knowing that someone has their back, fostering a sense of belonging. This isn't to say that receiving is bad or less important. On the contrary, receiving graciously is equally important in this dance as it completes the cycle. When we receive with an open heart and express genuine gratitude, we acknowledge the giver's generosity and complete the cycle of reciprocity, making it whole. It's about recognizing the value in what we've been given, however small it may seem, and appreciating the thought behind it. Why do we feel this urge to reciprocate? What drives us to return favors and gestures of kindness? It's not just about good manners. There's a psychological underpinning to this phenomenon that goes much deeper. Psychologists suggest that this feeling stems from a deep-seated need for fairness and balance in our social interactions, a fundamental aspect of human nature. We are hardwired to maintain social equilibrium, ensuring that our relationships are balanced and fair. Think of it as a social contract, an unspoken agreement that governs our interactions. When someone disrupts this balance by doing something for us, we feel a sense of obligation to restore it, to give back in some way. This feeling stems from our inherent desire for fairness and our aversion to feeling indebted to others, which can be uncomfortable. We don't want to be perceived as someone who takes without giving back, as it can affect our social standing. This psychological mechanism ensures that our relationships remain reciprocal, fostering trust and cooperation. It motivates us to contribute to our social groups, knowing that our efforts won't go unnoticed or unappreciated, creating a cycle of mutual support. This understanding helps us navigate the complexities of social dynamics and fosters a spirit of cooperation and mutual support, essential for a harmonious society. The law of reciprocity is all around us, woven into the fabric of our daily interactions. From simple acts of kindness to more significant gestures, we see its manifestation in countless ways. Consider a time when someone held the door open for you. Didn't you feel a subtle urge to do the same for the next person? Or perhaps a friend helped you move into your new apartment. It's highly likely that you would readily return the favor when they need assistance. These everyday examples highlight the pervasiveness of reciprocity in our lives. It underscores the fact that even small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, creating a more positive and compassionate social environment. Section 5. When giving begets giving, a look at famous examples. The power of reciprocity is not just a theoretical concept. It's a principle embraced by many influential figures throughout history. Their stories serve as inspiring examples of how giving can lead to remarkable outcomes. Consider Oprah Winfrey, a global icon known for her generosity. Her philanthropic endeavors, ranging from education initiatives to disaster relief efforts, are a testament to her belief in giving back. In turn, her generosity has fostered a loyal following and a positive public image, further amplifying her influence. Another example is Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft. His foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, focuses on tackling global health and poverty issues. His philanthropic efforts have garnered widespread admiration and support, demonstrating the positive ripple effects of giving on a grand scale. Section 6. The Science of Reciprocity. Insights from research. The law of reciprocity isn't just a social phenomenon, it's backed by scientific evidence. Researchers across various disciplines, including psychology, economics, and sociology, have studied this principle, shedding light on its mechanisms and implications. Studies have shown that people are more likely to comply with a request if they've received a prior favor from the requester. This principle, known as the reciprocity effect, highlights the persuasive power of giving. Moreover, research in neuroscience has revealed that acts of generosity activate reward centers in the brain, suggesting that giving can be inherently pleasurable. This finding further underscores the intrinsic motivation behind reciprocal behavior. Section 7. Building stronger relationships through reciprocity. The law of reciprocity is not just about transactional exchanges. It's about building stronger, more meaningful relationships. When we engage in reciprocal behavior, we foster trust, cultivate goodwill, and deepen our connections with others. Think about your closest friends. Chances are your relationships are built on a foundation of mutual support and generosity. You give to each other without keeping score, knowing that the other person will be there when you need them. This spirit of reciprocity is essential for building lasting relationships, both personal and professional. It creates a virtuous cycle where giving leads to receiving, strengthening the bonds between individuals and fostering a sense of community. Section 8. The ripple effect of giving, creating a better world. The impact of reciprocity extends far beyond individual relationships. It has the power to create a more compassionate and just world. When we embrace the principle of giving, we contribute to a society where people feel valued, supported, and empowered. Imagine a world where everyone practiced reciprocity. It would be a world where people helped each other without expecting anything in return, where acts of kindness were the norm, and where communities thrived on mutual support. While this vision may seem idealistic, it highlights the transformative potential of embracing a reciprocal mindset. By starting with ourselves, by making a conscious effort to give more than we take, we can inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity that can transform our communities and the world at large. Section 9. Conclusion. Embracing the power of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity is more than just a social norm. It's a fundamental principle that shapes our interactions, relationships, and society as a whole. By understanding its power, we can harness its potential to create a more positive, kind, and compassionate world. The next time you encounter an opportunity to give, sees it. Whether it's a small act of kindness or a grand gesture, remember that giving has a way of coming back around. More importantly, it has the power to inspire others, strengthen bonds, and make the world a better place, one act of reciprocity at a time.